Welcome back, guys and gals. Today we're going to take you along on our bus tour on Curacao.
Lots of fun.
She was freaking out. There was a lot of people speaking Spanish.
And only Spanish.
We'll see here in a minute. We got into port here. There was another big cruise ship that was from South America, and it had mostly people from Colombia on the boat. And it was interesting. I walked up to the tour guide and said, excuse me, is this also going to be in English? And she said, oh yes, I speak many languages. I'll make sure. We were the only people on the entire bus that were English speakers.
But she was very sweet and very accommodating, and she made sure that she said everything in Spanish and then in English. So she was pretty amazing. We really enjoyed her.
Yeah, she was funny, and she's retired, and her husband was on the other bus and
doing tours.
Yeah, they're also were in the banking industry, I guess, and he was originally from Venezuela, wasn't it?
I think so.
Venezuela. So it was fun. When you see coming into the port here, it was really, really nice. I really like Curacao.
Curacao's very charming.
Yes.
A lot of pastel-colored buildings. Just really quaint and charming is the best way to describe it. You can't really see it here because it's kind of overcast, but you'll see as we take the bus tour the beautiful, beautiful buildings.
Yeah, there's a lot of history there. It's interesting. You see how the ground looked like it just was heaved up at some point in prehistoric history. There's like big shelves that kind of like had lifted up out of the ground. It's pretty interesting. Now there's the big giant bridge off in the distance that Carol didn't like.
It's really high.
It's really high up there, but I tell you, it's a spectacular view, as you'll see. But we're going to be coming up on the segment here with the bus tour. We're going to phase out and just let you experience the bus tour as we saw it. But here we are, we're off the boat, we're headed into town, and one of these vendors, we went and spoke to a vendor, and she lined us up with the bus tour.
And it was a lot of fun. Well worth the money. Yeah. I think it was $25 a person.
Yeah. And
it's really good.
So sit back, enjoy, and just you'll experience what it was exactly like to be on that bus with us.
Tenemos aquí la bahía de Santa Ana, que es nuestro puerto natural de 80 metros de profundidad, y a su mano derecha dos otras fortalezas, que es fortaleza de Waterford, y también el amarillo es la fortaleza de Fort Amsterdam. Y esta parte de nuestra ciudad se llama Otro Banda. This side of our island we call Otro Banda, sir. This side we call Otro Banda. And the other side is Funda. El otro lado es Funda. Coming up is our pontoon
That's where we docked
bridge.
when we came in right there.
Vamos a llegar a nuestro puente de pontoon a su mano derecha. Aquí ustedes pueden ver el puente de pontoon. Fíjense muy bien porque más tarde te voy a preguntar. El nombre del puente pontón es Emma, pero hay también, nosotros le llamamos el puente de pontón porque consiste de 16 pontones, y también Swinging Old Lady, pues una dama que gira durante más de 30 a 35 veces al día. This is our pontoon bridge. The original name is the Emma Bridge. We call it also the Swinging Old Lady because it swings open and closed 30 to 35 times a day for large vessels, for tankers, cruise ships coming out and going out. Pues, ahora va a abrir el puente. Ustedes pueden ver cómo gira el puente para abrir. Por eso lo llamamos también la vieja dama tiradora. Swinging Old Lady. Al otro lado tenemos todas las casas que son de colores. Fíjense muy bien en todas las casas de colores, porque más tarde les voy a decir por qué son de colores. All the houses you see at the other side are colored houses, but later on I will tell you why all our buildings are in bright colors. Coming up is the ferry. If the bridge is open, you can cross to the other side, to downtown with the ferry. Aquí es la estación del ferry. Cuando el puente está abierto, uno puede cruzar al otro lado fácilmente con el ferry y no tienen que pagar nada. Es free of charge, the ferry. Okay?
That's where our boat was docked, because I remember seeing
Esta
those
zona
houses.
que vamos a llegar
Those
a su
colorful
mano
houses.
izquierda es la zona cultural, donde tenemos un teatro para actores y todo. At our right
Something
hand
smells
side, at your left hand side is the cultural zone. We have a theater coming up, the blue one, where our actors can act. Okay. We will
That's
go
a view.
very slow so you can take pictures. Vamos muy lento, ya que ustedes pueden tomar fotos de su crucero. Monarch, del otro crucero.
Wow.
Sí, vamos muy lento. We are going very slow. We are reaching the highest point of the bridge. Ya vamos a llegar a la punta más alta de nuestro puente. Tiene una profundidad de 58 metros de superficie del mar. Ya vamos a llegar, ya vamos a llegar. Aquí está la parte más alta. This is the highest point of our Queen Juliana Bridge. Ok, siéntase, señor. Siéntase en todo. Bueno, aquí ustedes tienen una vista otra vez del puente Pontún,
Where they play.
de sus cruceros,
Ooh, look at that old building.
del otro crucero, todas las casas de techos rojos y negros. Here you have a view of our pontoon bridge. All the houses with red and black roofs.
That is a hybrid stuff here. Like, there's a whole big hump.
We are going down now. How was it on the bridge?
Amazing.
¿Cómo estaba sobre el puente Juliana? ¿Han disfrutado? ¿Han tomado muchas fotos? Bueno, me alegro. Independencia de Venezuela y de Gran Colombia, que es Simón Bolívar aquí. Tenemos a Carlos Manuel Piaga ahí y tenemos al Pedro Luis Brillón. This is the only square here in Curacao where we have all the three heroes together. This is Pedro Luis Brillón, the other one is Manuel Piar, and the other one is Luis Brillón. The last two were born here in Curacao. Brillón y Piar, los dos nacieron aquí en Curazao. Pues todos estos edificios en Charlo son edificios que tenemos que mantener porque son hechos en el siglo XVIII y XIX.
For rent.
So all those buildings we have to maintain because they are built during the 18th and the 19th century. A su mano derecha vamos a llegar a nuestra librería nacional. This is our national library. And coming up also the blue building. That's the pure oil, the distributor of our oil refinery. Es el distribuidor de nuestra planta de refinería. Aquí tenemos otra fundación que mantiene todos los monumentos. Y vamos a llegar a la escuela de nuestros niños aquí. Una de las escuelas. This is a school. Today, after Christmas and New Year, our children started school again. Particular is that all our children on the island wear uniform. Particular es que todos los niños aquí en Curazao llevan uniforme. Aquí, todos los niños deben tener su uniforme. Ya vamos a llegar a otro edificio a su mano izquierda, que es nuestro Archivo Nacional. This building, green building, is our National Archive, and there is a history of this National Archive. Aquí, este edificio, hay una historia. ¿A qué le parece? Solamente los que nunca han visitado Curazao. ¿A qué le parece este edificio? What does this building looks like? There is a history between this building. What it looks like? Can you tell me what it looks like? ¿Ninguna persona? ¿No le parece una torta de boda? Does it look like a bridal cake, sir?
Oh, yes.
Okay, yes. Okay, so this building was donated to a child for her 15th anniversary. Her father donated her this building. Una padre ha dado a su hija cuando cumplió los 15 años esta casa. Pueden ver la cara de la niña. All the other trees are at our this side of our island. Okay? Let's enter Cuando empezamos aquí con en tiempos muy remotos, más de 2000 años atrás, los primeros habitantes fueron los indios caipiriños. Luego, en el 1499, fue Alonso de Ojeda que descubrió nuestras islas. Y luego en el 1634 fueron los holandeses de West Indian Company que tomaron de los españoles nuestra isla Curazao, pero también Aruba y Bonaire. The very first inhabitants, sir, more than 2,000 years, 3,000 years ago, were the Indians. They lived Arawaks, Caiquetillos. Later on, we were discovered by Alonso de Ojeda in 1499, and since 1634, the West Indian Company of Holland took over the island. So we are Dutch, pues somos holandeses. Soy muy agradecido porque yo puedo ir a todas partes del mundo con mi pasaporte. Ok, aquí tenemos una historia de la familia Senior, lo que yo he explicado en el bus, pues la familia Senior, the Senior family that started their fabric, record fabric. So it is a private fabric. Here at your left hand side, aquí a su mano izquierda, hay solamente algunos de los ingredientes. Porque es una fábrica privada, tiene su secreto. Pero en total son 100. Esas son las 4 que sabemos. ¿Sí? Original, there are 7 ingredients. But this is a private industry, so only those 4 we can show you. The 3 others are secret of the company.
It's like nutmeg, huh? Is that nutmeg? It's like coffee? And some sort of grain?
Yeah.
Ok, aquí tenemos la parte más importante de la fábrica, que es el copper still, que es muy caliente.
It's still, Carol.
Lo van a pasar aquí porque se quema, es muy caliente. Y eso copper still está en uso desde que empezó la fábrica en el 1896. Eso podemos decir es el corazón de la fábrica.
Because when you do your mash, it's just like making any kind of liquor.
Con las cáscaras ponen aquí 90% de alcohol de agua. Y para ver iguanas en nuestra flor nacional. Vamos a ver.
Butterflies.
Let's see if we are lucky today, if we can see some iguanas in the Bougainvillea. It seems that the iguanas will not come out today. Parece que las iguanas no quieren salir hoy. No he visto ninguno hasta ahora. No. It's not that hot today. Okay, again the bougainvilleas, a lot of colors. The white one, the orange one. Sí, ¿dónde? Ah, aquí hay uno. Yo no lo he visto.
Cute little villas, huh? Mm-hmm. Must be the beach where you go down there, huh?
I'd like to come
¿Dónde está?
stay
¿Dónde
here
está?
sometime.
Ah,
Yeah. I'd rather stay here than Aruba, to be honest with you. I thought people were kind of rude, didn't you think? One of their Venezuelans, you know, they come over to work.
no teníamos suerte hoy. Solamente la niña ha visto una iguana. Nosotros no hemos visto. Bueno, para ver iguanas en nuestra flor nacional. Vamos a ver.
Butterflies. Yeah.
Let's see if we are. Let's see if we are lucky today. If we can see some iguanas
I saw
in the
one already.
Bougainvillea. It seems that the iguanas will not come out today. Parece que las iguanas no quieren salir hoy. No he visto ninguno hasta ahora. No he visto. Guapo, ese cuerpo. No.
I saw it.
It's not that hot today. Okay, again the bougainvilleas, a lot of colors. The white one, the orange
Wow.
one. Sí, ¿dónde? Ah, aquí hay uno. Yo no lo he visto.
Cute little villas, huh? Must be the beach where you go down there, huh?
I'd like to come
¿Dónde está?
stay
¿Dónde
here
está?
sometime.
Ah,
Yeah. I'd rather stay here than Aruba, to be honest with you. I thought those people were kind of rude, didn't you think? One of their Venezuelans, you know, they come over to work.
no teníamos suerte hoy. Solamente la niña ha visto una iguana. Nosotros no hemos visto. Bueno,
Pasaremos por la mezquita.
por la mezquita.
We got a lot of security around. Yeah, so you can go down there to the beach. Those are swanky. Look at those. You let it all hang out, Kel. Huh?
Bueno, ahora nosotros continuamos con la parte de las casas grandes. We continue with the nice houses in this area, the Yampiu area. Si todavía ustedes desean a venir a Curazao para comprar un pedacito de terreno para construir su casa, todavía tenemos varios, sí, tenemos varios disponibles. Bueno, es por metro cuadrado 400, 500 dólares por metro cuadrado. Y para construir su casa de sueño de más de $1 millón. ¿Sí? Usted va a regresar para comprar un pedacito de terreno aquí para construir su casa. Bueno, estamos esperándote con los brazos abiertos. Ese señor va a comprar un pedacito de terreno aquí.
Any famous people? Famous people?
Yes, but not. I will show you a house where they say it was the house of Andrew Jones. You know, Andrew Jones is one of our baseball players. He lives in the U.S. He went more than 15, 20 years ago to play baseball in the Atlanta.
Oh, in Atlanta.
I like it.
Atlanta, see?
I like it.
Atlanta,
Oh, look at the waterfall.
Okay. In this area, I have a dream house. Yo tengo una casa de sueño. Me oye muy bien, ¿no? Yo tengo una casa de sueño que te voy a mostrar. Y es esta casa. No, un poquito más adelante. Él